Hello, beautiful souls. Welcome to TruthWave. I'm your host, Victor. Thank you so much for joining me and us on this wonderful Tuesday sunrise. And thank you for coming by to get your early dose of medicine, because as you know, our medicine is the best medicine. Wow. I have a wonderful topic to discuss on this sunrise. We'll get to that in a moment. Let me get this energy out to each and every one of you momentarily. I see chat's already going. I can't wait to see who is first love today. Will it be our friend Ben? Will he continue his streak? We shall see. And I'm not going to look at chat. I'm not going to look at chat yet. All right, let me get this energy out to each and every one of you right now. Take a moment. Just ask yourself, what is Victor sending me right now? What is this energy? What does this symbol look like? What does it feel like? What does it smell like? There we go. What does it feel like? What does it smell like? What does the symbol look like? If you're new here, these are the three primary energies that we utilize during this meditation. And we practice one of them each time we gather to help you and us, to help me, to help you develop our energetic intuition. All right? Because that is a thing. So what is the symbol I'm sending to you right now? What does it feel like? What does it smell like? Very good. Very good. All right, let's get over and see who is first love today. Oh my God. Oh, wow. Awesome. Awesome. Good try, Ben. But Tanya, our resident transformation alchemist, School of Light. She has a really cool school, but first things first.
I love you. I love you. I love you.
All right, so since Tanya is first love for today, be sure to give her the appropriate amount of accolades within chat. I'll come over and get caught up as well. And in the meantime, as I go through chat, Big Dad, good to see you here. Grand rising to you too, man. Ben, what a wonderful mind you have, brother. Stuffing a piñata full of cream corn. That's... I've never had that enter my brain housing group before. Hey, and thank you. Thank you for the compliments on the graphic. I do put a lot of thought into those, by the way. Heaney, good to see you. Good to see you again, actually. I saw you over at Terry's place a few moments ago. Here, let me get over to a different screen. I'm going to get to a different screen. This one right here. There we go. That way we have our diagram up here in case I decide to start speaking about it. Scotty boy, welcome. Millie, good to see you. Grand rising. Heck yeah. Angelique, good to see you. Laura B, grand rising, beautiful souls. I'll take some of that. Heck yeah. Serena is in the house. Our bath crew is here. Happy sunrise, Serena. Serena is, I think, our second OGist. OG behind Lady Rider, actually. Good to see you again, Heaney. Tina, welcome. Good dawning. Let's see who all is here. Everyone that's supposed to be here is here. There we go. You think I have to manually release certain messages with certain words? Well, we'll see. Hola, Lorena. Welcome. Good to see you. Shelly, good to see you too. Grant, good sunrise. Oh, I like that message, Heaney. Joy, jump in. The water's just fine. Look at that. Heck yeah. I'm game. Ooh. Wow, you might be onto something there, Tina. I'm not going to give any more context. Good. Happy, good dawning, Krista. Good to see you. Big love to you. What would I do if gravity reversed itself? That's a very interesting question. I happen to know what movie that's from, too. Suzette, welcome. Much love to you too, Suzette. Thank you for coming by so early on this rising. Heck yeah. Okay, so what I wanted to talk about, and as one does, as many of us do, we have groups that we're part of. And I'm part of a few groups, and I have like a core group, and we get around, we gather frequently, and we talk about cool stuff. That's what we do. We gather and we talk about cool stuff, and we go deep. Okay, and something we've been talking about lately, and this is not really a rabbit hole so much as it does have a final thought, in a sense. Mira, good to see you. Hello. Thank you for coming by. Very good, Ben. I didn't know you knew I was a fan of that. I may have mentioned it somewhere. Okay, so where I'm going with this, if you think about the ether energy that's all around us, in a sense, we charge that ether energy, all right? We charge it. We put our positive charge on it, just like we're doing right now. We're just putting a positive charge on all this amazing energy around us, and we do that in the meditation as well. Well, think about it in another sense too, in another sense, that we are writing, all right, quantum records. And what I mean by that is some people speculate, their speculation, and when I learned about the ether in its full force back in March of last year, the fellow was talking about writing data to the ether, and I thought, and that caused a whole series of events, which I've spoken about before, that caused TruthWave to happen. And that being said, if we can write data to the quantum record, we're writing a record right now, all right? The record's automatically being written. And so where this comes around to, in the past I've talked about walking your talk, all right? Setting your mood for the day, like with the choice nodes here on the screen. Setting your intention for truth, for peace, for joy, all right? And living those throughout your day today. Well, think about it. You know how they say, I think it was Santa Claus is always watching? Well, in a sense, if Santa could access your quantum data, of course he's watching. Because every time, every moment, is if you had a machine where you could go and look at this data, literally, that might change the way how you live your life, in the sense that everything you're doing is being recorded. I don't mean recorded in the Big Brother sense, like it is, like in a sense, this is being recorded to YouTube as we write it, and all your comments are being recorded to YouTube, and however long YouTube lasts will indicate how long these records are available. But I'm talking about in the quantum realm, where they would always exist. So that might make you think twice or three times about the way you treat people, the way you treat yourself. Those little moments where nobody's looking, and you decide to run that stoplight, or decide to run that stop sign, those sort of things. It might change a little bit, because you think about it, your quantum records are always available. And I don't mean that out of any fear. I mean it more in the sense of consideration, of considering what you're writing out there. And this falls into a lot of things like minding your mind, walking your talk, and so on. And I think if I go back and view, and perhaps that's what happens when we die, we review all of our quantum records. Because some people will say, oh yeah, when you have a near-death experience, you do a life review. Well, what better way to do that life review than sit and go do all your quantum records? Perhaps that's what that is. It's interesting food for thought. Pie is good, man. Put that in the quantum sphere. There you go. But it's great food for thought. It's great food for thought. If we're writing those records all the time, and that's what we receive at the end of this, when this avatar decides to hang it up, perhaps it might help us, walk our talk a little bit better. It might help us think twice before we scold someone, or before we are nasty to someone, or I don't mean it as from a fear-based thing, but what do you want your quantum record to say? It's like, what I want mine to show love. I want mine to show compassion, mine to show that I was helping people. You see, I want mine to be a positive record of my time here. Shoot, imagine 200 years ago, they determined all of us knew Ben because Ben did something 5 years from now that changed the planet, changed the way we think. It's interesting food for thought. All right, we are in the meditation room. It's that time. It's the top of the hour. Love is always the answer, Tanya. Bang. Cha-ching. All right, close your eyes. Get comfortable. You're going to hear a loud sound as I clear our energy. Excuse me. Then I'll put up protection and we will proceed. In the frequency of love, we gather. Archangel Michael and Spirit Guides, please put a sphere of love and light around each and every one of us, and only let that which serves our higher good enter. So it is. Once again, we find ourselves floating over our planet, our beautiful planet, and we can see a blanket of blue energy fully covering the surface. That, my friends, is our previous intention from yesterday. An intention that we will strengthen and renew momentarily. Bring your gaze up from the planet's surface and you'll see our golden pyramid with a curious diamond cap top. The golden pyramid is the focus of all of our energy and intention throughout this session, throughout this meditation. And within the golden pyramid is the love node. The love node, and everyone on this node will wrap up all of that energy that the golden pyramid receives and intention, wrap it up in love, and then gently push it up into the diamond cap collector, where it will store until we are ready to send it down to the planet's surface. Now look around, look to your left and your right, and all around. And you see that we are within a golden translucent sphere, along with our planet, with our golden pyramid, and one another. This is the unity consciousness sphere, my friends. It not only powers us, but it protects us, because it is made up of us. Now let's reach out to one another energetically as we come into our hand circle. Come into that awesome circle right now. And just sit in this beautiful blue energy that's radiating from the center of our group here. And look around for a moment. Look around and see all those smiling faces. Look to your left and look to your right. And see who's next to you. If you don't have a smile on your face right now, stretch that mouth to your ears, my friends, and receive that free gift from God, from the universe, from spirit, from source, whatever you're understanding. Take that free gift right now. Stretch that mouth to your ears. Thank you, Laura Perry. Very good. Very good. Now let's look in our heart space, my friends. Look down there and see that spark of light right there in your heart. A spark of energy that we are about to feed with a tremendous amount of energy. Let's take 3 nice deep breaths into our nose, exhaling through our mouth to facilitate the entrance, the incoming energy. 1. 2. 3. Very good. Now look back in your heart space, my friends. What was once a small spark just moments ago has grown into a very large sphere of energy, a large sphere that is slowly spinning to the right, but getting larger and larger as each moment passes. It is now up to our shoulders and down to our knees, working its way down to our toe tips, our fingertips, and just over our crown, just over the top of our head. Now your body is fully engulfed in this healing, cleansing, bright white light. Let it do its purpose of healing and cleansing you right now. Just let it emanate. Let it saturate every cell in your body. Very good. Now you see a transparent tube growing out of your chest, out of the center of your chest. It grows out and out until it pierces the unity consciousness sphere. And through this tube, you see muck and gunk flowing already, being assisted by this healing, cleansing, bright white light. Now is the time to release any dis-ease your body might be experiencing, any cells that are not cooperating. Let them go and let them flow down this tube. Let go of any attachments you might have, or anything that might be attached to you. Let it go and let it flow down that tube. Let go of any extreme thoughts that you might be having, any thoughts that might be taking you away from your fellow humans. Let them go and let them flow. Let go of any anxiety that you have concerning our future, any fear, any doubt. Let it go and let it flow right now. Let it go and let it flow. Now let's take one final sweep with our arms, just sweep through our bodies. And bring our arms together right here at this tube. And just release any muck and gunk we may have overlooked. Just send it down that tube right now. And watch it. Watch it as it is propelled by this wonderful light. Flowing down the tube, down the tube. Our tube is getting clearer and clearer as this last glob of muck and gunk makes its way and is now being deposited safely on the other side of the unity consciousness sphere. Just a few more moments. Our tubes are very nearly running clear, and collapse that tube. Now observe that glob of muck and gunk, my friends. Observe it. Break it into a fine mist, into billions and billions of particles. Now, as one, let's shoot all those particles off into infinity, so they may never infect or infest another being ever again. So it is. Let's bring our awareness back to our hand circle, my friends. Bring it back here. Just look around. You no longer see smiling faces, my friends. What you're seeing all of each other, one another, in your purest of forms. Seeing one another in your light bodies as we stand in this circle, holding our light body hands, basking in this beautiful radiant energy, this blue energy that's hitting us from the circle, from the center of our circle. Very good. Very good. And know that this is perfectly safe, my friends. No one else's muck and gunk can enter this circle. It's perfectly safe. The only thing you're going to receive from anyone else here is their presence, their love, their desire for unity, their joy. Yes. Now let's reach out, now that we're all connected, let's reach out to all the nodes as I say them aloud. Unity consciousness, Mother Gaia, Father Sky, peace, truth, joy, and love. If you don't find yourself on a node for this session, simply push your positive intention when asked. If you do find yourself on a node, please be sure to send that intention, whether it be energy or a choice. Let's begin pushing that energy and intention now. Just push it into the golden pyramid. All of our friends on the love node, which resides within that pyramid, will wrap it all up in love and neatly send it up into our diamond cap, our diamond collector cap. Very good. And you can see that diamond growing brighter and brighter blue already. Brighter and brighter blue. Feel the energy flowing through your body and into that golden pyramid. Very good. On the count of pulse, we'll send our first renewing wave of energy. 1, 2, nice deep breath in through the nose. As 1, pulse. In your mind's eye, see this beautiful release of energy flowing down every side of our golden pyramid, down to the planet's surface, washing over all of our friends and Mother Gaia node and spreading in every direction, overtaking the previous energy, overtaking that energy. And energy is never wasted, my friends. Overtaking this energy and strengthening our current truth wave of love, peace, and joy. Overtaking this energy as it's coming down past the equator and now crossing over itself on the southern pole, working its way back up. The previous energy has now been incorporated into this wave, my friends. And see that grid beginning to glow once again, brighter and brighter blue. Now this wave is coming to the feet of Mother Gaia node. I ask all of you on this node to send this excess energy back up to the golden pyramid above. Let's bring our awareness back to our hand circle, my friends. Back to our hand circle, where I ask each and every one of you, I remind you to be present. Be present in my words. Be present with one another. Give yourself the gift of being present right here, right now. Be present in the moment. Present in this beautiful, amazing connection that we have with our fellow beings. As when we give ourselves the gift of being present, we are gifting it to one another. Now let's squeeze on those hands a little bit tighter right now that we're holding, and take a couple steps back. Take a couple steps back until all of our arms are outstretched, still holding those hands. Open up our chest, open up our heart space to this amazing blue energy that's entering our bodies right now. Entering our bodies and strengthening that heart, building on our heart. Very good. Just bask in this for a moment. I'll take a couple steps forward so we can relax our arms. Now let's reaffirm our connection to all the nodes. Just do it in your mind. If you need to peek at the screen, that's fine as well. Let's reaffirm your connection to all the nodes right now. Very good. Let's begin pushing our intention now. Let's push your intention and energy into the golden pyramid. And immediately we see that diamond cap grow brighter and brighter blue. Very good. Brighter and brighter blue already. On the count of pulse, we'll send our second wave of renewing intention. 1, 2, nice deep breath in through the nose. Hold. As 1, pulse. See this beautiful blue energy release from the diamond cap and flow down every side of the golden pyramid, fueled by the breath of life we just released. See it go down and wash over Mother Gaia node and all of our friends there, and spread in every direction down the northern hemisphere. See this amazing blue truth wave flow down towards the equator, renewing our grid as it goes. Now is the time when I remind you, my friends, to know this in your hearts and in your minds, that every time we send one of these waves, every time that thousands and thousands of our fellow beings are finding our intention, finding it, utilizing it. As we never push our energy on anyone, we simply make our intention available. We make it readily available so that when someone takes that first step into love, into joy, we are there to nourish them. We are there to feed them every step of the way. Beautiful. And now this blue truth wave is crossing over itself on the southern pole and working its way back north, up to the equator, working its way farther and farther up the planet. Now it's arriving to the feet of Mother Gaia node. 2/3 of our intention is now in place, my friends. I ask all of you on Mother Gaia node to take this excess energy that's just arrived and send it back up to the golden pyramid above. Very good. Let's bring our awareness back to our hand circle and just bask in this wonderful presence of one another right now. Look around and see all these light beings, all of our friends beaming with energy, beaming in this beautiful blue energy that's emanating from the center of our hand circle. Very good. Very good. Now let's reaffirm our connection with all the nodes as I say them aloud. Unity consciousness, Mother Gaia, Father Sky, peace, truth, joy, and love. Let's begin pushing our energy and intention once again into the golden pyramid right now. Very good. Feel that energy flowing through your body, directed at that golden pyramid, where all of our friends that are on the love node are busy at work, wrapping it all up in love and pushing it up into that diamond cap collector that is already glowing very bright blue. You can see it, my friends, through your closed eyes. Brighter and brighter blue. Very good. Very good. On the count of pulse, we'll send our third and final wave for this session. 1, 2. Nice deep breath in through the nose. As 1. Pulse. See this beautiful blue release of energy from our diamond cap. See it flow down every side of our pyramid, down, down, fueled by the breath of life we just released. Down, down to the planet's surface, washing over Mother Gaia node and everyone on this node, and spreading down the northern hemisphere, providing this amazing energy not only to all of our fellow beings, but to all the flora and fauna and Mother Gaia, sending this amazing healing intention out to our planet, the place we call home. Now our wave is flowing down and crossing over itself on the southern pole and working its way up, working its way back up. Look in its wake, my friends. You see our triangular grid of intention is very, very bright blue. It is the strongest, the brightest that we've ever seen it. Brighter and brighter blue our intention gets every time we come together. Every time we bring our intention to the planet, it gets stronger and stronger. Our intention is now in place, my friends, where it will remain until we come back and renew it once again. I ask everyone on Mother Gaia node to take some of this energy that's just arrived and store it in your sacral chakra, in your belly, your tummy, for your personal use later. And then I ask that you send the rest of it up to all the node holders and participants above, so that we may do the same. Very good. Let's put our arms across our chest right now, my friends. And if this is the part that you dislike or you don't feel comfortable, then you need to do this right here, right now. Put your arms across your chest and grab your shoulders. Do this for yourself right here, right now. It's all about self-love, about being soulful with yourself. Just give yourself a wonderful, warm embrace. Receiving an embrace from yourself is of the utmost importance, because I cannot give you an embrace better than this. Only you can give this to yourself. Right here, right now. Repeat after me aloud. Love starts with me. Love starts with me. Love starts with me. So it is. Let's take 3 nice deep breaths. On the third exhale through our mouth, we'll release this amazing embrace that we're holding right now. 1. 2. 3. Release. Let's bring our awareness back to our hand circle for just a few more moments. Hold on to these beautiful hands of our friends here. Now release those hands and hold your arms up in the sky, just so our fingertips are touching the person on our left and the person on our right. Our fingertips are just touching. Now let's just send out a big energetic wave of energy, just a big energetic hug, a big embrace to all of our friends here right now. Send out this big, beautiful Josh hug. There we go. Nice, big, enormous embrace. Very good. Very good. Now let's lower our arms. Gently pull our energy back from our friends and from the nodes. Just let whatever energy wants to come back, let it come back. And let whatever wants to remain, remain. Gone are the times, my friends, when we used to guard our energy in such dramatic ways. Now, we have access to unlimited energy. We have the understanding, a deeper understanding of energetic transmission. We never, ever have to take a step backwards when it comes to our energy. There is beauty in that, my friends. Now start wiggling your fingers and your toes. As cliche as that might sound, it works. Just wiggle your fingers and your toes. Move your body around. Move your body around a bit. It's almost that time. It's almost that time. When you're ready, open your eyes and return. Whew. Awesome. That was really awesome. Thank you, guys. All right, so the energy I sent out earlier to each and every one of you was unity consciousness. I know one of you got that right for sure because I saw you post it. So if you got that, well done. Give yourself a hearty slap on the back. If you did not, keep trying. Keep trying, as it will come. It will come in due time. Look at all those beautiful blue hearts. Yay, Angela made it. That's right, Tanya. Here we go. Let's go ahead and share that. See you in 10 minutes for Tarot and Tea Tuesday. So much love and blessings your way for the remainder of the day. See you at the sunset session. Awesome. That was a very nice message, Tanya. So if you're going that way, yeah. And Mr. Floyd starts simultaneously. So like me, I will have both of them on. But, you pick whichever one you'd like to go to. I really appreciate all of you supporting all of our friends here. Thank you so much. And also, as a reminder, if you held a node for this session, be the exemplification of that node today. All right? Be the exemplification of that node. If you're on a power node, if you find yourself on Mother Gaia, be grounded. Practice grounding throughout the day. On Father Sky, utilize, charge that beautiful celestial ether energy that's all around you. So everyone that enters your sphere of energy, of your charged energy, so that they have the most wonderful experience while they're around you. It's awesome. 4 blue hearts, Lorena. Thank you. Thank you, Krista. Shelly, thank you for coming by. Slap on my back. That's right, Tina. Hearty slap on the back. All right, my friends, sending each and every one of you love, peace, and joy. Until the sunset session. Namaste, my friends.